Good evening and welcome to Birmingham City University's graduation ceremony. We'll expect much better than that for the rest of the evening, yes? That's more like it. Now it's a day for celebrating the achievements of all the graduates sitting right in front of us. So please make the most of it and have a wonderful time. Thank you all for joining us, whether you are friends, family or staff members here at BCU. You'll have supported our graduates throughout their journey. And I'm sure they're delighted to share this special occasion with you. We're fortunate here at BCU to be able to enjoy the musical talents of our very own Royal Birmingham Conservatoire. And we hope you enjoyed the sounds of the brass ensemble while you were waiting. I think they deserve a round of applause. For those of you who are wondering what the next hour or so will look like, here's a brief rundown of proceedings. Our graduation ceremonies are formal occasions that follow a time-honoured format. They begin with a fanfare, following which the academic procession and then the Vice-Chancellor's procession will enter the hall. At the end of the ceremony, the Vice-Chancellor closes proceedings. Please remain in your place until the processions have exited the hall. Now, I do need to make you aware of a few announcements before we get underway. Firstly, there's no fire alarm scheduled for today, so if the alarm does sound, please follow the direction of the stewards. And secondly, we know everyone will want to capture lots of memories by taking photos and videos, but please make sure you're not blocking the view of others around you. And please make sure all devices are either turned off or are on silent. And of course, we want to make sure every single student graduating today is celebrated. So please give each and every one of them your applause as they cross the stage. We anticipate that this ceremony will last approximately an hour and 30 minutes. If you have young children who may become unsettled, there's a viewing box within the hall where you can still watch the ceremony. The stewards will show you where to go so you don't miss anyone crossing the stage. Now, graduates, this is important for you. You've been seated carefully and in a particular order to ensure that every person crosses the stage in the correct sequence. Please stay in your assigned seat, and when you're asked to process out of your row, please do not move outside of that assigned order. You'll need to keep your name card with you until you reach the stage. Once you've crossed the stage, please return into the hall for the duration of the ceremony. It's likely you'll be sitting in a different seat when you return, so please do not leave anything behind. And remember, please clap, cheer as loudly as you can when your fellow students are crossing the stage. In fact, clap and cheer whoever's crossing the stage. Let's make as much noise as we can this evening. Now we're about to begin. If you're able, please stand as the processions enter the hall.
Good evening. I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. I am delighted to welcome you all to Birmingham City University's graduation ceremony. I am the university's Vice Chancellor, and it is my enormous privilege to preside over today's proceedings. This is an occasion I look forward to more than any other in the academic calendar. And why? Because there is no greater honor for a higher education leader than to mark the magnificent achievements of graduates. And graduates, this is your day, a moment to celebrate, but it's also a moment to reflect. Because I know your journey to today will not have been easy. At BCU, we push our students to make the most of their ability, their talent, and ambition. We offer an academic challenge that enriches and transforms. In return, we demand our students work hard to meet that challenge. And as I can see from those of you in front of me, gowned and poised, you have risen to the occasion. And indeed, over the duration of the winter graduations, nearly 4,000 students will earn themselves an array of well-deserved qualifications. But it's not just your studies that have put you to the test. I know that great numbers of you have balanced classroom and work placement responsibilities with challenges outside of university. No doubt, many of you have had to deal with personal matters in your own lives. So you have faced challenges, but here you are, about to graduate. Proof that you are ready to handle everything ahead of you. And I do hope that for all the ups and downs, you have furthered your knowledge, built up your resilience, and given yourself the ideal foundation from which to achieve. I hope your time at BCU has been memorable for the right reasons, for the friendships, for the community. Many of the academics who taught you are here today, each of them as proud as I am to see you gain deserved acclaim. And I'm delighted that so many of your family, friends, and supporters are here too. They are the people who were there for you when times were tough. The off-campus support network that supplied food, supplied the hugs, and the love that's beyond the remit of any university. To family, friends, and supporters, it's wonderful you can join us for a time which could not be more celebratory. Now, graduates, can you please stand, if you can? Turn to your family and friends, and I want you to give them a loud, huge round of applause to say thank you for all they have done for you. And your applause must be louder than the one we had earlier on today. So up you get, and a round of applause. Well done. Whoever you are in the audience, I hope today gives you a sense of what BCU tries to do for everyone who joins the university, and for the city in which we have been rooted in for more than 180 years. Our education and our connections open up career paths, taking our graduates to new heights of attainment, new locations across the globe, and into new areas of expertise. And our approach changes the communities we work within. You can see how our people, including our graduates, are shaping debates and revitalizing the workforces. And our research grows understanding both here within Birmingham and further afield. This desire to keep developing, to influence the world around us, this will continue. Now, to our graduates, wherever we do go next, we want you as part of that journey. Wherever you see the phrase, I am BCU, I want you to remember this. You are BCU. And I look at you now, and I see the spirit, the determination, and the ambition that marks all our graduates. And as the world tackles climate change, health inequalities, social injustice, I see you making a difference. I see your sparks of creativity, your invention, and your leadership. And I feel confident that you can be the agents of change this society is crying out for. And remember, the achievements that you do make going forward, and the things you do, even if you think they are small, can have the biggest effect on people's lives. Someone, somewhere, will be thankful for something you have said or something you have done. So be confident in the fact that you've already made an impact. And also be reassured that you are a valued member of the BCU family. Indeed, you will always be part of our family, and I hope that provides you with a feeling of deep pride. We have pride in you, and it is why we're here today to celebrate. I truly, truly wish you well for the future, and I wish you the best for this day. Congratulations to every single one of you, graduates of BCU. Thank you. I now call upon the Pro-Vice Chancellor and Executive Dean of the Faculty of Health, Education and Life Sciences, Professor Ian Blair, to commence the presentation of award holders.
Vice-Chancellor. As Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Executive Dean, I present students from the Faculty of Health, Education and Life Sciences who have qualified for the award of degrees, diplomas and certificates. I commence by presenting candidates for the award of research degree. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy, a thesis entitled Playing the Education Game, an exploration of the relationships between children's cultural capital, well-being and the ways in which they experience early years settings in England, I present Dr. Hannah Malpass. For the award of Doctor of Education, a thesis entitled The Teaching of Situational Awareness in Theatre Practice, a matter of horse sense, I present Dr. Joanne Leslie Thomas. I now invite our Master of Ceremonies, Mark Greatbatch, to the lectern to present award holders from the College of Education and Social Work.
Master of Arts in Education, Naima Alam. Elizabeth Burton. Fern Collins. Emily Hartshawn. Alwina Hussain. Darren Illingworth. Adia Nakiri. Tamira Simmons. Michaela Watkis. Robin Mary Melville Weir. The following course is presented in collaboration with the Centre for Research in Early Childhood, Birmingham. Master of Arts in Education, Early Years, Sarah Collins. Amy Gardner. Deborah Garvey. Mary Harrison. Caroline Minchin. Caroline Parkin. Sarah Yorkstone. Hafsa Zakaria. The following course is presented in collaboration with Asian International College, Singapore. Master of Arts in Education, Early Years Leadership, Vijaya Vishwanathan. Master of Arts in Education, International Education, Aliakini Akindele. Samia Arun. Tanya Dondile. Lubna. Nishananthi Nagarasara. Maynaz Nazrin. Wakar Shah. Mahmuda Akhtar Sonia. Ruana Sultana. Master of Arts in Education, Special Needs Education, Laura Johnson. Master of Education in Leadership in Learning, Cecilia Adikoya. Fatima Al-Hamali. Nikki Badrisha. Caitlin Kavanagh. Amelia Cherry. Abby Coleman. Sadie Denton. Joseph Fiven. Jessica Foster. Sophie Hanson. Adrien Hartrule. Rachel Hoare. Sarah Ibbison. Maeve Catherine McGonigal. Emily Morris. Jessica Russell. Marta Schimt. Hannah Thomas. Master in Teaching and Learning, Ruth Lowe. Postgraduate Diploma in Education in Leadership in Learning, Katie Ray. Postgraduate Certificate in Education International in Group Instrument Learning, Marion Baker. Hannah Kean. Rebecca Kirkby. Jane Parry. Dominica Porret. Amrit Sohal. Ruth Wild. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Post-Compulsory Education and Training, Teresa Opini Agai. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Primary and Early Years with Qualified Teacher Status, Halima Hussain. Emily Passmore. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Primary and Early Years with Qualified Teacher Status, 3 to 7 years, Alicia Ali. Sarah Amin. Sidra Anton Ramirez. Ema Begum. Ellie Christou. Rabia Gardner. Rochelle Gittins. Sydney Gittins. Nazra Guled. Anika Khan. Myra Khan. Fadumo Mohammed. Victoria Reel. Neha Shafiq. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Primary and Early Years with Qualified Teacher Status, 5 to 11 years, Mona Abdulhakim Mohammed. Salma Abdullahi. Unjum Akash. Shabina Akbar. Shireen Ali. Sundus Ali. Humera Banji. Laura Bashford. Rabia Bashir. Arabella Batten. Naima Begum. Nuran Begum. Hanifa Best. Zara Bar. Shaquana Burke. Erin Coughlin. Tanisha Diman. Tracy Ann Douglas. Halima Elahi. Mariam Gul. Haura Hadari. Puntita Homsin. Alaya Hussain. Aksa Hussain. Mariah Hussain. Sabia Hussain. Rifa Khatun. Nagar Hez. Ramla Mahmood. Hafsar Malik. Fatima Master. Jessica McAvoy. Abdallah Mohammed. Danette Moore. Swad Muflahi, Muskan Nadeem, Kausar Osman, Ikra Razak, Navjot Sagu, Sarah Salim, Alice Siveri, Lauren Tansley, Fatima Tuzara, Rimshah Umran, Eloise Wielden, Lee Whitcomb, Olivia Willett, Bahana Yasmin, Regina Yasmin, Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Primary and Early Years with Qualified Teacher Status, Mathematics Specialism, Caroline Becker. Megan Rhodes, Sophie Russell, Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Primary and Early Years Physical Education with Qualified Teacher Status, Charlotte Burford. Thomas Curtis, Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Primary and Early Years with Qualified Teacher Status, Special Educational Needs Specialism, Jessica Clare Eagles. Ellen Hartley, Harriet McCarthy, Toluwanimi Oluwabi, Renita Wallen. The following course is presented in collaboration with Arthur Terry School, Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Primary and Early Years with Qualified Teacher Status, the Arthur Terry School, Harley Burns. Seren Croxton. Oliver Davies. Martha Graham. Georgia Harrison, Neve Hitchens, Peter Shrimpton, Zoe Tipton, Hannah Wadsworth, Kirsty Wood, Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Primary and Early Years with Qualified Teacher Status, Titan Partnership, Siam Ahmed. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in School Direct Secondary Design and Technology with Qualified Teacher Status, Lauren Bracken. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in School Direct Primary and Early Years with Qualified Teacher Status, Jordan Clark. Hope Webb. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in School Direct Primary and Early Years with Qualified Teacher Status, Jasmine Cullum Kenyon. Laura Gallant. Kirsty Joyce. Eleanor Price. Atali Scott. Nagina Kusar. Sophia Platt. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in School Direct Primary and Early Years with Qualified Teacher Status, Sarah Cutler. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in School Direct Primary and Early Years with Qualified Teacher Status, Holly Nash. Asma Syed. Liba Sahel. Nicola Spence. The following course is presented in collaboration with Heybridge Alliance SCITT, Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Primary and Early Years with Qualified Teacher Status, Jade Bowen. Lauren Bridgewater. Carla Cook. Suzanne Deere. Isabel Haddock. Sian Hale. Emma Johnson. Neve McCullough. Abby Louise Moore. Laura Needham. Lucy Perks. Jordan Samra. Helen Turner. The following course is presented in collaboration with Bar Beacon, SCITT, Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Primary and Early Years Education with Qualified Teacher Status, Lucy Smith. Master of Arts in Education, International Education, Nana Nayan. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Secondary Art and Design with Qualified Teacher Status, Lydia Christie. Matt Davis. Rashia Kanoum. Eloisa McCatlang. Soraya Malik. Aislinn O'Connor. Alice Redden. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Secondary Computer Science with Qualified Teacher Status, Amandeep Shergill. Saoirse Hunt. Rebecca Tandy. Wazim Zafar. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Secondary Art and Design with Qualified Teacher Status, Aksa Khan. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Secondary Design Technology with Qualified Teacher Status, Nadia Chikti. Bethany Cordell. Faith Evans. Peter Farmer. Samantha Goff. Thomas Hewitt. Mohammed Mughal. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Secondary Drama with Qualified Teacher Status, Cheyenne Brown. Ava Nanira MacDonald. Eleanor Owen Austin. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Secondary English with Qualified Teacher Status, Ikra Ali. Hannah Bikua. Manaira Haji. Charlotte Hannon. Sadia Hussain. Shaila Hussain. Amelia Kirk. Ridwan Muhammad Ali. Adnan Nawaz. Mariam Shazad. Ryandeep Takar. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Secondary Music with Qualified Teacher Status, Maya Granell. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Secondary Religious Education with Qualified Teacher Status, Samra Mahmood. Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary Science with Biology with Qualified Teacher Status, Tarandi Samra. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Secondary Science with Chemistry with Qualified Teacher Status, Tahar Ali. Juwariya Dawala. Mohammed Maya. Manisha Mustafa. Zainab Sultan. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in School Direct Secondary Art and Design with Qualified Teacher Status, Davina Pogson. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in School Direct Secondary Design and Technology with Qualified Teacher Status, Shenai Mohan. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in School Direct Secondary Drama with Qualified Teacher Status, Madeline Hedges. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in School Direct Secondary English with Qualified Teacher Status, Karandi Chaulia. Luke Kennedy. Maris Lloyd. Anastasia Till. Abigail Wilson. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in School Direct Secondary Mathematics with Qualified Teacher Status, Chloe Farrow. Tram Pham. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in School Direct Secondary Modern Foreign Languages, Urdu, with Qualified Teacher Status, Samira Sana. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in School Direct Secondary Psychology, with Qualified Teacher Status, Natuli Darko Botang. Shuna Nazrul. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in School Direct Secondary Religious Education with Qualified Teacher Status, Shannon Williams. Postgraduate Certificate in Education, School Direct Secondary Science with Chemistry with Qualified Teacher Status, Ikra Bibi. Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Secondary Social Sciences with Qualified Teacher Status, Mariam Akhtar. Sabagani. The following course is presented in collaboration with Haybridge Alliance, SCITT, Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Secondary with Qualified Teacher Status. Megan Askey. Hayley Clark. Isabel Fazy. Gurney Flora. Elizabeth Forrest. Caroline Greathead. Thomas Hendy. Alice Homer. Shannon Oakes. Ellie Owens. Lauren Shaw. Luke Sidway. Cleo Williams. Melissa Wortley. This completes the first presentation of awards to graduates. I now invite the Interim Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Professor Maxine Linton, to continue the presentation and receive the graduates. Postgraduate Certificate in Learning and Teaching in Higher Education, Alistair Bardwell. Mohammed Ben Farah. Hormadara Basari. Natalie Charles Pierce. Hannah Here. Sophie Hepworth. Anika Mellerick. Grace Amole. Kelly Rowley. Dr. Syed Atiq Shah. Elizabeth Taylor. Michelle Thompson. Cara Todd. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Education Studies, Sijal Sisadaya. Mia Smith. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Primary Education with Qualified Teacher Status, Fatima Abdul. Rebecca Adiwole. Halima Ahmed. Safa Ahmed. Sumira Akhtar. Ikra Akram. Nira Al Ismaili. Louise Alabaster. Famida Alam. Atiya Ali. Tanya Ali, Sophia Ali, Mona Al-Korsan, Jessica Arco, Sawaba Atta, Zahira Azar, Rakaya B, Aisha Azar, Ruby Baines, Sophie Baker, Millie Banthorpe, Jawara Begum, Nishat Begum, Tasneema Begum, Maryam Shah, Aisha Bibi, Khadija Bibi, Zara Bibi, Davika Bidral, Georgina Birch, Joel Boswell, Amy Bowen, Curtis Bradley, Libby Breeze, Christian Burgess, Taryn Campbell, Zainab Chowdhury, Minahir Chowdhury, Hannah Chowdhury, Tamina Chowdhury, Aiden Coalition, Shona Collins, Amber Cook, Anya Dhaliwal, Simran Dhaliwal, Aisha Dabhutka, Alicia Dixon, Charlotte Edgar, Holly Finch, Abby Fryer Gould, Lanaya Gabrielle, Shannon Gandhi, Ruth Gohar, Daisy Gray, Holly Guinan, Taba Hafiz, Alaya Haider, Emily Harvey, Emily Heapy, Miller Hogan, Lucy Horton, Jawahir Hussain, Amna Iman Hussein, Aisha Hussein, Insha Hussein, Isaac Hussein, Safa Hussein, Bushra Hussein, Melissa Hussey, Kate Highland, Samira Ilyas, Safia Iqbal, Humira Issar, Natalie Jackson, Alicia Jahan, Suhaira Janah, Louise Jarvis, Olivia Jefferson, Jake Jeffrey Brown, Inderjeet Kaur, Lauren Johnson, Kelly Jones, Maya Kamran, Anna Kamram, Anisa Kusar, Tamana Kazi, Aliyah Khan, Almas Khan, Andali Puram, Emma King, Jeremy Correnteng, Chloe Lawrence Frame, Rena Layla, Owen Leach, Megan Lily Lees, Sky Lewis, Victoria Lewis Bull, Millie Lloyd, Rhiannon Lupson, Fatima Mahmood, Maria Mahmood, Sonia Manir, Nadine Mann, Chloe Mason, James McCall, Holly McKernan, Medea Maherban, Thomas Mills, Kaylee Millward, Ria Mistry, Sukri Mohammed, Asma Mahmood, Ikra Mubin, Bupe Marba, Anisa Nazakat, Oliver Noon, Tamsin O'Shea, Nadine Obeng, Faduma Olad, Emma Orton, Emily Pannell, Sarah Parveen, Amisharbin Patel, Costa Porto, Yasmin Powell, Stephanie Pyle, Naima Rahman, Saliha Raymond, Samavia Raymond, Esme Reynolds, Sophie Rowley, Sadia Safir, Kahinat Sagir, Amy Sahar, Shabnam Shakidizar, Iman Shah, Mahima Sheikh, Jaypreet Shergill, Zoe Shawnee, Grace Shuttleworth, Zarin Seema, Nadine Small, Bryony Smith, Maya Priyo Solanki, Robin Stegel, Safa Sultana, Amna Tariq, Fahana Tasnim, Bethany Taylor, Ellie Taylor, Fern Turl, Eloise Thiel, Cassie Thompson, Annie Zulak, Emma Usher, Sharice Walker, Morgan Ward, Shazina Wasim, Emily Wilkes, Gemma Williamson, Lauren Wilmette, Alicia Wood, Pavlinka Warren, Umayma Yunis, Natasha Yousaf, Ikra Safar, Zohar Zahir, Hannah Zamir, Nimran Zubair, Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Primary Education Studies, Charlotte Johansson. The following course is presented in collaboration with Heybridge Alliance SHIT, Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Primary and Early Years Education with Qualified Teacher Status, Lee Aldridge. The following, Holly Bissell. Kayla Botfield. Laura Campbell. Ashley Cottam. Caitlin Dern. Tabil Gondwe. Isabel Hackett. Callum McEverley. Mia Poltney. Chloe Simmons. Connor Tarpley. Bryony Woodward. The following course is presented in collaboration with 2 Mile Ash School, Milton Keynes, Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Primary and Early Years Education with Qualified Teacher Status, Rebecca Bailey. Grace Beddy. Tasmin Buckingham. Isha Ghaffur. Megan Kerr. Georgia Moffat. Daniel Murphy. Molly Ann Sharp. Eva Short. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Primary and Early Years Education with Qualified Teacher Status in collaboration with the East London Schools, Minnie Hasnanin. Ezra Salim. Matthew Webb. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Secondary Physical Education with Qualified Teacher Status, Reese Cropley. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Secondary and Computing with Qualified Teacher Status, Kai Watkins. The following course is presented in collaboration with Bourneville College, Diploma in Education and Training in Post-Compulsory Education and Training, Tasnim Ahmed. Jivan Chagar. Nazmeen Iqbal. Tarin Moss. Rana Wakehill. The following course is presented in collaboration with Walsall College, Diploma in Education and Training in Post-Compulsory Education and Training, Yvonne Drummond. Jonathan Kandari. Foundation degree in Arts in Early Years, Tasnim Rahman. Certificate of Higher Education in Early Years, Phoebe Kintundi. This completes the presentation of awards to graduates from the College of Education and Social Work.
And this completes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education and Life Sciences. I now invite Zainab Sultan, who graduated with a postgraduate certificate in education in secondary science with chemistry with qualified teacher status, to address the congregation.
Good evening and welcome to friends, family, staff and fellow graduates. It is a great honour to be asked to speak to you today. A special day for me and my family, just as I'm sure it is for so many of you here today at the culmination of our studies. I'd like to begin by thanking our Vice-Chancellor and other academic colleagues for giving up their time today to join us to celebrate our academic achievements. Teaching means so much more to me than just a career. It's a passion that drives me to make a real difference in the lives of young people. For me, teaching is about inspiring students, shaping their confidence, and guiding them to reach their full potential. Over the course of my time at BCU, I've learned that teaching is not just about academic success, but about nurturing the whole student, helping them grow both academically and personally. When I first began my studies at BCU, I was excited and eager to start this journey, knowing it would equip me with the knowledge and skills needed to become an effective educator. As time passed, I realized how much this has really shaped me, not only as a teacher, but also as a person. The support from my lecturers and the professional relationships I built with my peers has helped me navigate the challenges of the course and reaffirmed my commitment to teaching. My time at BCU has taught me the importance of resilience, adaptability, and the importance of creating an inclusive environment where all students can thrive. The hands-on experiences in the classroom have prepared me to connect with students, inspire them, and support them through their own learning journeys. These moments of growth have shown me that teaching is about much more than imparting knowledge. It's about fostering a love for learning and helping students become the best version of themselves. At the end of the day, I'm not just a teacher. I'm a mentor, a guide, and someone who's deeply invested in the success and well-being of my students. My time at BCU has prepared me for the opportunity to shape the next generation, and I'm excited to carry this forward into my teaching career. As we set out onto the next stage of our lives, we are still individuals with our own distinct ambitions, yet we are still united as a permanent part of our university's history. Congratulations to you all. I now invite the Vice-Chancellor to close the ceremony.
Thank you for that. Just before I close, I just want to once again say massive congratulations to every single one of you. I mean, we're all here today because you've achieved, and I am certain that whatever path takes you in the future, you will continually succeed and achieve. Don't forget you're part of a BCU family, and please do stay in touch. On that note, unfortunately, I declare this ceremony closed. Please, could you stand up if you can and wait while the stage procession now leaves the hall. Thank you and have a great day.